One of my favorite games of all time is Starcraft. Starcraft, guys, real-time strategy game that is really what got me started on zrotv. When I first started my YouTube channel, what I started the YouTube channel on, guys, you can go back and check all of my StarCraft content. What I did was I would cast StarCraft 2 pro games on the YouTube channel and I would put it out there. And so I did that for about a year on the YouTube channel. And so I created so much StarCraft 2 content on here. And I've always wanted another StarCraft game. I've talked about it so many times on the YouTube channel, StarCraft 3, and could we ever see this come out in the future? And it's been something that the community's been wanting for so long. Activision Blizzard has just kind of ignored it, but lo and behold, another game got announced, another real-time strategy game from a lot of the guys who made StarCraft 2, and that is Stormgate. And when that was announced, guys, immediately my mind went to Blizzard is going to announce a StarCraft 3 at some point in the foreseeable future, because obviously with competition, that sometimes breeds the best things to happen within different companies and such. And so Activision Blizzard, it is reported that they are working actively on a StarCraft 3. Let's talk about it. This is an article coming to us from Siddharth Patel of Sportskeeda. StarCraft 3 is reportedly in development at Activision Blizzard. After much clamoring over the years by fans, Blizzard may be reviving a beloved franchise. StarCraft 3 is said to be in development at the American studio as a successor to its 2010 predecessor. This comes from reputable insider Ches Corden of Windows Central. Twitter users asked him about the future of the fan-favorite sci-fi RTS series. As a response, he alluded to the fact that a new entry is coming. And when asked about, Onyx tweeted saying StarCraft 3 with a question mark. Ches said, yep. He said, you know anything? And Ches says, yep, once again. Which is crazy. When will the game come out, though, is the big question, guys. And so sadly, we have no details except that a new installment is coming. So players will have to wait for official details from the publisher itself. No information about its state of development was provided either. So it is hard to say when it will release. However, it is no surprise that a new entry is in the works. And obviously, guys, in my mind, the real reason behind all of this is, number one, yeah, the fans have been asking for it, but because Stormgate got announced, I believe really put a lot of pressure on Blizzard to make a third entry in StarCraft in that franchise, because Stormgate is going to draw basically everybody from the StarCraft community over to Stormgate. Blizzard knows this, and so once once that announcement happened, it makes a lot of sense that they decided to really greenlight StarCraft 3. And maybe I'm wrong, maybe StarCraft 3 has been in development for years, guys, but I believe that we're going to get an official announcement of StarCraft 3 this year at BlizzCon. I would not be surprised at all that you get a quick little teaser, trailer, or something of that nature, maybe even just a graphic showing that StarCraft 3 is coming. And I would expect it probably in the next few years, unless they are very, very far already into development. So, as for the series itself, StarCraft is one of the most renowned real-time strategy game franchises. It debuted in 1998 with the game genre-defining original. It highlighted a war between three galactic races in the 25th century AD. So then there's the 2010 sequel, which was StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty, another massive hit. It improved upon every gameplay system of the original. It received 3 major expansions, which offered more ways to indulge in the addictive gameplay. Now, even though StarCraft 2 was never as big as StarCraft 1, StarCraft 2, in my mind, is far superior from a graphical perspective, from a gameplay perspective. Coming back to the experience over and over again, I thought that StarCraft 2 blew it out of the water. I can't believe it wasn't as big as StarCraft 1, but StarCraft 1 is still massive to this day. And maybe we'll see something very similar with CSGO and CSGO 2. People still think that CSGO 1 is just, far superior to CSGO 2, even though CSGO 2 is going to have updated graphics and things of that nature. But StarCraft 3, there is so many opportunities to expand upon that universe from a campaign perspective, from multiplayer to co-op, adding more races. The list goes on and on, guys. Could StarCraft 3 come to consoles? This is a very interesting talking point. It is hard to say since the series has largely been PC exclusive. In fact, the genre as a whole finds its natural habitat on the PC platform. But then there is the original entry, which did receive a Nintendo 64 version called StarCraft 64. Despite being a far inferior version to the main rendition, it was incredibly impressive. So, look, I would have to tell you that I actually don't want it to come to consoles because it's real-time strategy games on console doesn't make sense. I mean, besides maybe like Tom Clancy's End War, which I believe was way beyond its time, I just wouldn't really want to see it. I would much rather prefer to play it on PC. That is where RTS is really designed for, unless you're coming out with something where you have voice commands and things of that nature. But, you know, obviously time will tell. Given that the current gen consoles have a decent amount of technical grunt under the hood, it may be plausible for this new rumored entry to arrive on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. Modern RTS titles like Relic Entertainment's Company of Heroes 3 have received console ports, so this is definitely a sign of things to come. Once again, guys, I don't believe it's going to come to consoles, but who knows? I mean, stranger things have happened. All that really matters to me, though, whether you're talking console, PC, both, I just want to see a StarCraft 3. Bring out a StarCraft 3. We've been asking for it for years. Blizzard is still the best when it comes to making RTS titles. I mean, they have to update their resume, obviously. It's been a long time since they brought out an expansion for StarCraft 2 or anything of that sorts. But I still believe in them as a company. I still believe that they could make the RTS of our time. And I believe that StarCraft 2 was the RTS of our time, but StarCraft 3 could really take us, I mean, the next, and servicing it and all of that, that's another 10 years of playing a game that could be so special. Let me know what you guys think, though, in the comment section down below. Should they make a StarCraft 3? What do you guys think about the announcement that they're actively working on a StarCraft 3? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And for more StarCraft 3 content and videos, stay here with zrotv.